Good morning. Remember when I said I was going to sell this truck? Yeah, I think we should probably make it bigger and keep it. Hello there. Thanks for tuning in again. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. We're going to get back on this F-350 again. This truck, you know, has been a love-hate. I've poured a lot of money into it. You know, these things need expensive repairs. And even when you're not repairing them, just the maintenance is more expensive. But anyway, I like it. I turn the ignition on, and when it starts, it sounds fantastic. It makes my heart happy. So anyway, there's no way I could replace this thing. You know, the price of trucks is ridiculous these days. And it's running great right now until it doesn't. So anyway, I think we'll make it bigger and cooler. So right now it's got a 3-inch kit on there. When I bought this 3-inch kit, they asked me if I wanted to leave the rake in there, you know, where the front end is a little bit lower, and I liked it at the time, but now I don't like it. Changed my mind because I want bigger tires. It's got 35 1250s on there now, but I got the big pocket style fender flares on there, and so it looks a little goofy with just the 1250s. Somehow these trucks make 35-inch tires look small. So I wanted to go with 37s or 38s and probably buy 1350 if we can get them to fit. I hope the 38s will fit. That would look cool. So the quickest way to level the front, and that's what we're going to do, level the front, is this is a leveling kit. One of these goes under each of the spring perches, associated bolt and washer, and merch, Supreme Suspension. No sponsorship. The channel's not big enough to have any of that kind of thing. And instructions. So we're going to get on it this morning. It's morning here. Probably won't finish it today, but I don't need the truck today or tomorrow. So whatever state I leave it in when we go over to Disney, be fine. And then we'll pick it up tomorrow, and you'll never know. And we'll finish it up tomorrow and do a before and after, and see it leveled. And then next thing will be to get tires. I'm going to keep the same wheels. I think they're 18 by 9s. Fuel Assault. Sounds familiar. Anyway, all I'll be doing is getting new tires, and we'll see how that before and after looks. So thanks for tuning in, and let's get to it. All right, so here's the before. And this is what I was saying with these 1250s and those big pocket, those fender flares. The front, the front is not as bad. If you come back to the back, see if you can see. The fender flares really stick out farther than the tires. Well, they're just about even. I'd like them to fill that up. I definitely want to fill the wheel wells up. Jiminy Cricket, that's a lot of space in there. And not as much space in here. We're going to level that and increase that too. And we're going to fill those up with some 38s, I hope. just a quick note to catch you up where I'm at here. Now wheels and tires are off. It's all it's up on jack stands, and the parts that have to get loose to allow the axle to drop are sway bar. So we got this bolt off. This is free. The lower shock mount, lower shock bolt. Those are both 18 millimeter. That and the lower shock bolt's also 18 millimeter. And then a 10 millimeter right here on the brake line bracket. And that's all you need. Now this is ended up costing me a little more because I noticed that the sway bar's kind of shot. This bushing is out of its place, and this end is, you see that? Seen its better days. I may as well replace these while I'm in here. So that's going to take a little more time, a little more money. I think I mentioned that at the beginning of the video, didn't I? Alright, it's next day, and did a little more investigation. I think we can get by with just changing those sway bar bushings. The one's bad, I'm just going to replace them both. And so got these guys from the parts store, a couple of those. And then those ends, the end links are bad for the sway bar. So I got some new end links. We'll get those installed now too. Put the sway bar back on, get that set. I need to tighten up the lower shock bolts. I got them started last night before I quit. And then, let's see, was that it? Think about that. Lower shock bolts, the sway bar, springs are in. Yeah, I think that's it. And then see if we can jack this up high enough to get the tires back on. I woke up last night worried about that, but I think we'll be all right. All right, let's do it. All right, so I got one of the brackets off, and I just got it cleaned off real good with brake cleaner. And then cleaned off the bolts, brake clean. And then I'm just going to put grease, some general grease, in here where it's going to meet where the bushing's going to ride. And then I'm going to grease the sway bar itself too in the same spot where the bushing's going to ride. All right, so this is the area right here where the bushing is going to ride. So I'm going to coat this with grease right here. Sway bar looks like it's in decent shape anyway. Don't this sway bar look thin for a truck this big? They probably make some good aftermarket upgrade, but for now we're just going to go with the factory one. All right, so in the interest of keeping it real, I went and I bought these last night without having the other one with me and without taking a measurement. And so it's a no, not the same size. So I just went back to the store and got the right ones, I hope. Interesting, this is a harder one. It's not nearly as flexible. That's going to be a little bit more of a bear to get on there, but anyway, we'll see. Get it to work. More grease, bigger hammer, right? All right, so I got one installed, and what I did was spread them out with a screwdriver first, and then got up to this, and then this is wide enough to get it started over the sway bar. Sorry I can't video all this. To do these, you really need a videographer, some cool sort of gorilla pod or something, but anyway, until then, just keep doing what we're doing. Thanks. Alright, so we got the end link off. This is a 21 millimeter deep socket. And pray I got the right things here, because zero confidence anymore in my ability to buy the right things. It looks like the right size, and it looks like it looks to be a little bit beefier too, so that's good, I guess. Alright, we'll put this one in. So there's the old ones. And the other cool thing about these new ones, I guess, is that they are greasable. So they come with a nice little grease fitting. Already got the other one installed and greased. And now this is I got the passenger side done. Now I'm gonna put the driver's side on. And we'll be getting pretty close. Looking forward to putting this back on the ground, seeing how it looks. We'll grab the right wrench. So this says mount inboard, so I tried to get this fitting turned around so that I could get to it easily. There we go. Should be good. And it's already got a little bit of yellow grease in there. And then I put my red grease in there until I see it starting to come out the sides. A little bit, not much. Yep. All right.
Wait for dinner.
I'll be right there. All right, I'm just starting to see some of the yellow come out with a little bit of red on it. So that's good. All right. Now where'd my little cap go? There it is. All right, that one's ready to go in. So there's before the leveling kit and after. That looks a lot better, a lot better, a lot better. I just took it for a test drive. It feels really good. Did a little bit of off-road and make sure there was no funny noises. And actually, it's quieter than before because I fixed that sway bar. That was banging around making noise. So this was it wasn't too bad. I'm glad we fixed the sway bar and the bushings and the end links and all that. See if I can get you to see. Yeah, so those turned out real good. And that's good. Now I need to start looking for some tires. I think I got plenty of room. Plenty of room. These are 35 1250s, so hoping for 38 1350s. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is the part of the job that I love, and that's putting all the stuff away. Remembering what goes in the truck, what goes in the toolbox here in the garage, and that was a worthwhile project. I'm happy to have that done, and it feels quite a bit different. Taller, just stepping into it. It's interesting. It's 2 inches, but it was raked, you know, so it's not you don't feel the whole 2 inches taller, I don't think. But so now we'll have some additional lift with tires too. So if I go for 37s, that's another inch. If I go for 38s, that's another 1.5 inches taller. So it's going to be a beast. I'm happy with it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm sure there'll be some more shenanigans on this truck because, well, you know, it's a Ford. See you soon.